The Underdog Podcast. It's your host T. Lee and my co-host Jack Cowden will be live today as usual.
Was pulling up, they acting like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a squeegee. I told her that's on me, baby, like yellow BZ. With the peanut butter tear like a Reese.
Keep on persevere through all the obstacles. Get it done. That's the underdog.
They don't forget the underdog when they see me. I hit them with the John Cena, they can't see me.
You may overlook this person, but the underdog is the one who's gonna put in the work.
It's over, you know? Because you have to lose to win. Whether you think losing is a big event.
Out of mind. All I'm saying, just be careful who you idolize. I'm kicking these scriptures just before the fame. Ain't no cap in my words, I go against the grain.
So I always believed in life. I took so many risks to make this thing happen. You know what I mean?
I'm always working, bro. Like I said, I'm energy driven. Underdog can put you on your ass. The underdog can put you on game. The underdog can show you something that you didn't know.
Can't go down. All you can do is go up. So are you gonna stay where you at, or are you gonna move up?
Feel the bangers. Feel the bangers.
He said he's nervous. This is his first time doing it.
I hit the beans, cut her ass off, if she get that, I can reread.
Yo, what it do, good people? Welcome to the Underdog Podcast. It's your host Fleetwood, JR, man. Y'all already know, man. We back again another week, man. It's been a little minute since I've been able to tap in with folk, man. We just been busy, man. We've been booked up, man. You know what I mean? Really just, it's been a lot going on, though, man, at the same time, man. You feel me? So we just make sure, you know, we doing an informational video, how we always do it, man. Kicking, you know, the gems, how we do it, paying attention to what's going on, man. Getting to know yourself, you know what I mean? And just staying up on game, man. Not paying attention to the distractions, stuff that don't matter. You feel me? Right now, man, I'm rocking black on. You feel me? Y'all already know it's the last C. Whoop the whoop, my leg, yeah. You feel me? Straight up, whoop the whoop is on the way. You feel me? FTH, man, full-time hustling, man. Know what I mean? That type of vibe, man. First after dark. You know what I mean? Episode. But we just keeping it pushing with Fleetwood right now, man. It's dog talk, man. You know how we do it, man. Jump in right now first, you feel me? We gonna raise the vibration right now, raise the frequency, you know what I mean? With some positive messages, positive information. You know what I mean? Stuff that we deem is necessary to give to folk, man. Cause we ain't about nothing but, you know, being positive and not being energy vampires, like my dog Jack Cowden say, you feel me?
Prophecies have told us that there is going to come a time, and some people are going to make it through into the new consciousness, and some are not. And what I'm seeing now is that's happening. And what's important is that we walk through and don't get pulled back into the old ways. And one of the ways we can get pulled back is by being critical and angry about what's going wrong. Don't put your energy there. Put your energy into how it could be. Hold that dream for everything that you do in life. Don't criticize other people. Yes, they may be making a mess, but that's not where we need to hold our energy, or we just pull back. So I'm saying, please hold that dream and do what you can. And remember, every human being is a human being. Every human being is natural. They just don't remember. But they will remember less if you fight them, and we might forget. So it's still a very important time that we have to hold the dream of the possibility of how we might be, and not forget the rest, but don't give it energy. There's so much to do. There's so much exciting work to do in every area of every life. We need everybody. We need the carpenters. We need the toilet cleaners for many, many years.
Nah, that's real, man. I like how that's worded. You know what I mean? Like I say, don't pay attention to the messaging, man. Pay attention to the message, and everything that she spoke of is the truth, man. Like, and don't worry about what who doing. Don't worry about none of that stuff, how they doing or what they doing or what they got themselves into, man. you need to transfer your energy, man. It's a lot going on right now. You feel me? The dollar's crumbling. All this stuff going on in the economy right now, man. Like I tell folk when I have these conversations, man, it's like an inflated balloon ready to burst right now for the economy. You feel me? And it's not looking good. You feel me? Recession vibes. Everything is high right now. Interest rates high. Everything high, man. Stuff ain't making sense, you know. It started out with eggs costing about $10 a carton, you know what I mean? Vegetables going up, man. Stuff that should be free to us, man. But we ain't gonna jump all the way into that, man. But yeah, it's plain and simple, man. Keep that energy clean, man. It's too much going on, man. We ain't got time to criticize about how somebody did something, how you would have did it, or I would have did it like this. It's easier said than done, though, with everything. You don't know exactly how you're gonna react until it's time. You know, folk got a good perception of that, though. Like, it's natural human instinct to be like, man, they did that like that, man. I could have did it like this, or I would have did this, or I would have did that. Unless you in the moment, you really ain't got nothing to really say. But you know, it's really not, you know, all that important, man. You feel me? Like, keep the clean energy, bro. Like, I don't even surround myself with folk that drain me of my energy, bro. You know what I mean? I make myself less accessible to a lot of things. And that's what keeps my mind clear, you know, to move strategically. You feel me? Like, it's definitely important, man. But we're gonna jump into the next one though. For real. I got them reels today, man. Straight up. Okay, this for the smokers, man. You feel me? For the smokers, PSA.
Like drugs over here, and they are genetically modifying herb and shifting the THC CBD balance to give you the highest high, like it's coke them trying to create with the ganja. I don't promote that. I would travel the world and don't even use no herb for 3 months because I can't get organic herb. You have to be careful what you're putting into your brain, because all of the energy surrounding the way it was planted and so on, all of this goes into your body. Just like when you eat animals, all of the tension that is created inside these animals when they're about to be slaughtered, you internalize it when you eat it. So you have to think about the herbs in the same way. If you can't get the ganja, you have to go learn to meditate without it. And you have to go find some other herbs too, because we're not just promoting getting high, we're promoting wellness. And herb ganja is a thing that is good for your brain. Your brain has cannabinoid receptors. That means you are designed to use this thing to heal yourself. And you can get this from other things too, but do your investigation, do your research, and find out if it is really that important to you. So you have to look at, why am I using this herb? Am I a junkie? Am I addicted to this thing? Because we're not promoting addiction either. So unless I can get the best quality of food and anything to put into my body, it is not going into my body. You know, I understand that living in this kind of society, it's hard for a man to have something to escape. You know what I mean? So that is a dilemma, a question I cannot answer. But I just would have said, as much as you can, try to get the best quality food in general to consume.
Straight up, man. Stop putting that 87 regular in your body. Is you regular? You feel me? Premium only. These are tight. You feel me? If you're smoking, you out there smoking. Hey man, times have changed. You feel me? Like, back in the day, it ain't used to take that much to get right. You feel me? Like, it's a new time period where people rolling like man, outrageous amounts and doubling up in backwoods just to feel right. They'll smoke the whole thing and then go through another. Like, something ain't right. Just like the food. The food ain't the same no more. You know what I mean? It's different. You get a different feeling, man. But like I say, man, y'all just gotta just do the research, you know, and improve the quality of your life overall, man. Hit the gym when you can. You feel me? Take care of your skin. Make sure you eating a lot of fruits. You know, my H3O2, man. Make sure you put that in your body. You feel me? And a lot of that comes from fruits. That's the natural supplement, you know, far as hydration and everything, man. You just gotta, a lot of this stuff is science, you feel me? You don't have to you don't gotta be no scientist to get it either, man. Just look it up, man. You know, information is everything. Like at this point in time we in, it's no reason nobody should be aware and be up on anything. Go ahead. You just gotta stay tapped in because there's so many distractions out here, especially with our people. You know, the distractions is easy. You know, like the shade room, all that TMZ, what entertaining by you entertained by the entertainment, you feel me, that's made to lock your mind in off publicity, stunts, stuff that might not even be real, imagination, you feel me? That's controlling your thoughts because now you're a consumer. You know, you worse than a crack addict. You feel me? If you can't pay attention to what's going on and you just submerged into your phone or society like that, man, you gotta understand like the strong survive when the strong stand out, man. The strong don't gotta fit in. The strong don't gotta be like the flock. You feel me? You go that way, I go that way. I go my way. I do it how I want to do it, and that's just how it is, man. You feel me? The acceptance of society to be accepted in society is to go for the indoctrination, bro. And when you know better, you do better, man. And that's just what we really about. So we just here to inform, enlighten, and inspire, man. And the words I counted. But I got another one, man. You feel me? Straight up. Straight up, man. Nothing but high vibration and positive vibes, bro. And I keep repeating and repeating that, bro, because it's like affirmations, you feel me? You gotta live by it, you'll feel better, you know.
Inside, don't seek vanity, proud, pride. Don't say I'm superior to somebody else. You know, you learn a great deal if you're really humble. But if you're merely seeking success, money, power, position, status, you're beginning with corruption. You might be poor. Be poor. Who cares? That's why it's important for all of you to find your own talent and stick to it, even though it doesn't bring you success, fame, and all that, which is all nonsense anyhow, because we're all going to die. You understand, old boy? While you live, not with all the rubbish that's going on. Don't be corrupt inside.
Straight up, man. I love how that's worded, bro. That's everything. We all live in the lead one day, bro. So it's like all this stuff we doing right now, you feel me? Like you gotta have a purpose. I was talking to my barber earlier from New Orleans, you feel me? It's like if you ain't got no purpose and you just dying prematurely, like by choice, like you just crashing out or something like that, like and you ain't found your purpose, like what you living for? You feel me? Like I'm damn sure not living for the money. I'm damn sure not living for, you know, how others think about me. You know what I mean? I'm living for how I want to do it, and I'm living in my purpose to be, you know, the positive, how can I say, impact on what's supposed to be going on right now. You know what I mean? Like put aside the power and the money, you feel me? If we all gotta leave one day, money is not the purpose you here. You feel me? Figure yourself out. Like I say, detach away from society, what society say you should be and who you should be. Because at the end of the day, everything started from a person's thought. So the way the society ran and everything going on today, that came from somebody's thoughts. You feel me? So you got to be strong-minded, you know what I mean, to not let these things corrupt you. Because once you corrupt it, you know, people with money could live in sorrow. People with money commit suicide. Like that's just the way it was going on. So if you think that's happiness, you're wrong. You feel me? Because it don't matter rich or poor. We do the same thing. You feel me? We're the same people. Go through the same problems. We all got that, you know, that day in life. You feel me? But yeah, man. You know what I mean? It's dog talk, man. Y'all straight up. But I got another message from the infamous Bob Marley, man, influential guy. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Money. I mean, how much is a lot of money to you?
Yeah, that's a good question. Have you made, say, millions of dollars?
No.
Are you a rich man?
When you mean rich, what you mean?
You have a lot of possessions, a lot of money in the bank.
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life forever.
Have you made a lot of money out of your music?
Nah, real talk, man. Real talk. The man asks, man, what's richness? You know what I mean? Richness is, to me personally, you know, you gotta ask yourself. A lot of folks say money makes you rich. You know what I mean? But if your spirit is dead, you know, it's almost like you like the fairy tale of Scrooge. You feel me? You got everything, and but you dead on the inside. You know, so a lot of folk, you know, if they just controlled by the money and rich, their personality or their soul, bro, is dead. So they trying to either get energy from other places instead of having the energy within, you know, and that's where the turmoil happens, man. You feel me? You gotta be rich in soul, bro. That's why it's like a real hustler. No, the money don't control nothing because you can have it one day, lose it all. You gotta know how to be able to survive them moments. If you can't survive them moments, then you gotta change your mentality of what controls you. You feel me? You know, I'm just glad I'm at a point in my life where that stuff, you know, possessions, all that stuff don't control me. You know what I mean? Because I done had it, lost it all, had it, got it back. You know what I mean? This journey has been amazing for me because I've been able to grow. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be 32 this year. And 32 with an old shit spirit, I gotta figure it out. I figured myself out already. I'm ahead of the game right now. Straight up. Never
When you read
stop
the
learning.
story of Pinocchio, Pinocchio has two words: pine, P-I-N, pineal gland, and occhio is ocular. Occhio in Italian is eye. That's why you go to an oculist. So Pinocchio means the pineal gland. Pinocchio is a puppet. He's not a real person. In order to become a real person, to ascend, you have to activate your pineal gland. You have to stop telling lies. You have to stop being deceived by your friends. You have to stop going to the circuses and the shows, as all the philosophers have ever said, getting drunk, intoxicated with drugs, and to be sober. So the pineal gland is the third eye, and it's our highest consciousness. If you want to be real, just read the story of Pinocchio and activate your Pinocchio.
Real talk, man. He said a lot. You know, and being human, you know what I mean? We got our vices, man. But at the same time, it's like you gotta know how to be in control of your vices though, at the end of the day, too. How much you do of something, you know. It's just like the same as a person that be on 600-pound life. They had a choice of how much they can consume of food. So their choice is to consume food until they're obese and overweight, and their addiction grows stronger. So I had to be moderation in what you do, but the ultimate goal, you know, is to have a clear state of mind and peace, bro. You know what I mean? So, however, whatever works for you works for you. Everybody's different. You feel me? So, yeah. Next clip, we just rolling with the little soft little introduction, man. But like I say, I hope everybody out there getting it done, man. We for the people, man. The underdogs, you know, we like Morgan and Morgan, man. For the people, man. You know, from Orlando to Atlanta, all the way up, man. Everywhere. We done touched every zone, bro. You know what I mean? But coming soon, man, we about to lock in an international show, man. And I just want to thank everybody, man, that's been tapped in with us, man, from the beginning, man. We're a year in, season 4, booked all the way till June right now. You know, we just keeping it rolling with the punches, man. Also, shout out to Antoine Wright, man. 10-year anniversary for Apex Couture magazine. You feel me? That's influential. That's monumental. Black owned. You know what I mean? It started from a thought. Now he 10 years locked in. That's discipline. You feel me? Much respect to the brother, though, man. We're going to dive in again to another one.
Preaching philosophies, and and I grab a piece of earth. I just reach down and I grab some earth and I tell them, you see this? What do you call this? That's dirt. I go, do you think it's alive? And they go, no. I grab a rock. I tell them, do you think this has energy? No, these things to them are inanimate. They don't contain life. They don't contain consciousness. Even though in the biology class, they'll tell you, no, the tree is alive. It has cells. It's doing photosynthesis. There's a process, crystals are growing. They explain to you scientifically, but somehow you still don't equate this as consciousness. And this is a result of this human separation from nature. It's an unnatural way to live. And when you're living in an unnatural way, diseases happen. Psychological diseases, behavioral patterns, health habits, unnatural. People come to my house sometimes, they're
Straight up, man. You gotta be tapped in for real. Like tap in with outside, man. One thing about it, man, you were before early 90s, baby. You feel me? Y'all know what outside like, man. It's a different feeling, man. We used to plant our feet in the ground and really ground. We didn't know what grounding was. We just be out there, man, getting the sun. Now everything's so conscious now because folk it's been revamped, bro. The world, like I was saying, like, I feel like it's our job, for the millennials or the ones after us, like society has really changed a lot. It's more technology dependent now. You feel me? And more technology influence. Social structure has been completely changed, because if I grew up in the 90s, you feel me, 91, the 80s, 70s, same, I'm getting the experiences from them, so it's like, my generation, the last generation, cause with this tech going on now, that like ended everything that we knew. You feel me? Like, far as personally, having personal connections with people and social interacting with folk, like this social media got people acting like they not their real selves and all type of stuff, man. You feel me? It's a different world now. So I say all that to be like, this is one of the reasons too. Like, if I grew up in the 90s, I grew up outside, you feel me? I ain't grew up on the phone. Shoot, early 2000, you feel me? That's when iPhone came out in 07. That's when it really started, the migration, you feel me? So my thing now is like, even with my kids and millennials, is like they not gonna touch outside no more. They not gonna know how to navigate themselves without a phone. You feel me? Like we grew up, had to print out MapQuest directions or either remember landmarks. Like that's a part of like survival. You feel me? Like I still move like that to this day. Like it's certain skills. You feel me? Tech is not teaching those skills. Tech is basically like giving your brain to the devices without you even thinking. You just depending solely on this device going to cushion me or help me with everything. You feel me? But yeah, man, I ain't gonna go too deep on my philosophy, man. So I bet. So we finna dig in now, man, to the real deal, Holyfield. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about this stuff, man. We're gonna talk about everything, the NFL, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? This stuff is real. Give me 1 second, man. 1 second. Cause this is why I really ain't. I'm still in the sports. I love sports. You know what I mean? It's in me. Like I love the game. I love all that. But I don't respect. Like I don't respect that we don't. I don't respect that we don't get the respect. You know what I mean? That we supposed to have. You feel me? Hold on, man. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can. Okay, there we go. I can scroll on here. All right, I can make it bigger. I don't want to full screen it though. Oh, try to get it so y'all can see this, man. Cause man, spin. That's why it's like I don't look at things the same, man. Dick Gregory said it, man. Once you put them glasses on, you ain't gonna be able to see everything the same as you seen it before. And I definitely feel that, man, because I don't look at everything the same as I did no more. I try to look at it for what it is, man, and that it be hard because it's like, dog, my mind, my level of thinking is evolved. But yeah, let's do it. Whoa, what going on with this, man? Ain't trying to hit no little white boy, yeah, man. Talking about it. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, people. We're finna get right back to it, though. Man, let's see how that. Trying to watch that. Let's do it.
The moral issue that needs to be addressed today. When in 1946, when the NFL was forced to reintegrate, because from 1933 to 1945, the all-white NFL didn't want any blacks in the industry. They said the black players were slowing down its growth.
Come on, man.
And then Fritz Pollard developed the Negro Football League. And after World War II, there was a big push for the Negro League to compete with the all-white NFL. So what they did was they took the good players from the Negro League and integrated them into the all-white NFL. And now, since 1946, the black players have taken it to $1 billion plus market, yet we have no owner within the industry. We are the record breakers and the trendsetters, yet we have no voice within the industry.
Come on, man. That man want to spin. You feel me? Now, think about this, man. We done had the first black everything. We done had the first black sheriff, first black president, first black to do this, first black to do that. What's changed, though? What has changed? Somebody give me that answer, man, in the comments, man. Later, you feel me? When it's on YouTube, man, y'all folks give me the answer to this question. What has changed? We done had the first black president, first black to do this, first black to do that, first black to stand on this. But come on, man. Like, what has really changed? What's impacted us culturally to where we up now? I let y'all think on that, man. But the clips keep rolling, man. You know what I mean? It don't stop. It don't stop at all, man. Get right to it. Let's do it.
Will you look at this?
Health and wellness. Disgusting, bro. They what folk we put in our bodies, man. Not just y'all. I'd have been a casualty to it too, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Mountain Dew. It's the truth about what you eating. Yeah, man, it's a lot of truth in that, man. It's too much going on out here in the world, man. You gotta make sure y'all on point. Don't worry about it. The underdogs got you, man. You feel me? Well, realize, man. That's how we kick it over here, man. Emotional unknown, man. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we bite, man. Did what I'm saying? I'm going ahead and throw that Woot the Woot record on, man. Me and Fleetwood JR featuring Sly Life, man. You know what I mean? For real. It's commercial break. Dog talk, man. Smoke, you be like my woo, baby.
What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Pop smoke, you be like my woo, baby. Tell me what you like, I might get with you, maybe. She got me in the spell like the woo lady. My little woo woo, my little yeah. She get her head nod just like yeah. Excited talking about it, be like hell yeah. We be in a lemon pepper poppin' bell out. She roll when it's time to roll. I caught she jumping in. Don't matter lack or being, she really ain't no pretend. My only friend I relate to and can comprehend. A natural body and beauty is what had locked me in. We turning heads like celebs when we walking in. I got that Denver and Carmelo when I'm rolling him. Don't make no sense on the suspense. I'm trying to read her thoughts. We bumping grind on polyester cloth and knock her out. Her body sauce, she make me comfy, make me feel at home. Why Clef, I call her phone like dialing 911. She say she need a workout session, I could be a trainer. She told me that I bring her drudge like Anita Baker. What it do, baby?
What it do, baby? What it do, baby?
Smoke, you be like
Pop
my
smoke,
woo, baby.
you be like my
Tell me
woo,
what you
baby.
like, I might get with you, maybe. She got me in the spell
She
like
got
the
me in
woo
the
lady.
spell like the
My
woo
little
lady.
woo-woo.
My little
My little
woo-woo. My little
She get her
yeah.
head nod just like yeah. Excited talking about it, be like hell yeah. We be eating lemon pepper, popping bell. She been looking for a macho man, no Randy Savage. She
No
know
Randy
design
Savage.
him, I just don't be with the
I
bragging.
just don't
She
be with the
very
bragging.
high fashion and her beauty's above average. From her aura, she attract me like metal to a magnet. Molly whoop
I
whoop turn
swear.
head when she walk through. Keep it 38 on her like Bishop out juice. She the shit, but I be damned if she number two. Bonnie and Clyde type vibes, getting to the loop. No longer strangers hold me down like an angler. My little yeah on her ass like Wranglers. Protect her from dangers for you, I cut off angles. My little woo, baby, I'll be your savior. What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Pop smoke, you be like my woo, baby. Tell me what you like, I might get with you, maybe. She got me in the spell like the woo lady. My little woo-woo, my little yeah. She get her head nod just like yeah. Excited talking about it, be like hell yeah. We be eating lemon pepper, popping bell out.
My little woo the woo. My little yeah. Nah, just like yeah. And then lemon pepper popping Bella. Straight up, man. That's that whoop the whoop, man. The underdog reloaded is on the way, man. It coming. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We ain't even playing though, bro. We working on ourselves, and we making sure that we get the record out right, man, because this is gonna be the reloaded spinoff for the part one. But I ain't gonna lie, man, the underdogs, just the mixtape by itself did so good, man. When we shot organic, I think we probably went up to almost 1,000 streams, bro, within a couple of days after shooting the video, man. But a lot of that came from personal interaction with people. Like I say, man, we bred from that. We come from that. We don't come from just we in our phones and we saying something. And when we see people in person, we just look the other way. Like, man, we from the original cloud, bro. So I enjoyed that, you know what I mean? I enjoy mingling with folk, either it's from the podcast or for the music. Like, you know, I'm able to work the room. I just opened up for Young Dro 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. And the same thing apply. Not only am I able to work the room as an artist, but I'm also able to work the room as a content creator. So the conversation will never die out. Like, who ain't gonna want to come talk about themselves or get their interview, you know what I'm saying, or talk about where they came from. And that's the whole point of our platform too, you know, especially Black independent artists and Black independent entrepreneurs. But I got one more, man. We ain't stopping, man. Straight up. It's the whoop, man. Future and Sandman Esquire.
This is it, money. What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Pop smoke, you be like my woo, baby. Huh? What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Pop smoke, you be like my woo, baby. Tell me what you like, I might get with you, baby. She got me in the spell like the woo lady. My little woogie woo, my little yeah. She get her head nod just like yeah. Excited talking about it, be like hell yeah. We be eating lemon pepper, popping bell up. She roll when it's time to roll. I call she jumping in. Don't matter lack or being, she really ain't no pretend. My only friend I relate to and can comprehend. A natural body and beauty is what had locked me in. We turning heads like celebs when we walking in. I got that Denver and Carmelo when I'm rolling him. Don't make no sense with Mr. Spence, I'm trying to read her thoughts. We bumping ground on polyester cloths, I knock her out. Her body sauce, she make me comfy, make me feel at home. Why Clef, I call her phone like dialing 911. She say she need a workout session, I could be a trainer. She told me that I bring her Georgia like Anita Baker. What it do, baby? What it do, baby? Pop smoke, you be like my woo, baby. Tell me what you like, I might get with you, maybe. She got me in the spell like the woo lady. My little woogie woo, my little yeah. She get her head nod just like yeah. Excited talking about it, be like hell yeah. We be eating lemon pepper, popping bell up. Man, that my woo, man, she held me down when the mother chickens flew the coop. Pass to the keys, don't let no pressure when she ride the coupe. Flying through the hood, she don't stop, she just chomp the deuce. Trying to run gas, she know you squirt just like a Rubik's Cube. Said I smell good, so when she see me, she be in the mood. Got a position for me to feel, I'm trying to interview. But she stingy with her heart, cause it's been broken by a few. Bad communication makes it weary, I won't lie to you. Back to back, matching paint, just I won't get fly with you. Matter of fact, yours a little bit flyer, I wanna ride with you. Matter of fact, we ain't gotta drive, I wanna fly with you. 10,000 feet above clouds, I won't get high with you. What it do, baby? What it do, baby?
What it do, baby? What it do, baby?
Tell me what you like, I might get with you, maybe. She got me in the spell like the woo lady.
She got me in the spell like the woo lady.
She get her head nod just like yeah. Excited talking about it, be like hell yeah. We be eating lemon pepper, popping bell up.
Straight up, man. Whoop the whoop. Yeah, man. I got some in my sleeve though, man. You feel me? Some up my sleeve, man. Just stay tuned, man. It's coming. You know what I mean? Straight up. But yeah, man, let's get back to it, man. I got some more clips, man. I ain't stopping. Information is everything. Information is key. Don't lock your mind out. You feel me? Especially with today's time, you feel me? A lot of stuff that's been kept on the wraps is not coming out, you feel me? But yeah, we gonna just keep it rolling, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. Here we go. Give it a little minute.
For well over a century, we the people have been coerced into becoming voluntary slaves to a multinational corporate power structure, which has increasingly dumbed us down more and more with each generation. Unconstitutional amendments have been enacted. Constitutional limits of representation have been ignored. And by accepting Federal Reserve banknotes, we have made ourselves a dishonorable nation of debtors. by continually contracting with the corporate U.S. being operated out of the Washington, D.C. city-state, Americans are perpetually surrendering their constitutional sovereignty in return for corporate benefits.
Straight up, man. A lot of folk don't know who owns what. You feel me? You got to get to the root of it, though, man. A lot of these situations that we see that we think is for us, like BLM, for example, they owned by something else. You feel me? They just got a face on it, bro. It's just a face. Like that's the, we too advanced to follow stuff like that nowadays. It used to just happen, but now we too advanced to be like, you gotta look deep within the surface. You gotta really like, you know what I mean? Do your due diligence, do your work. The symbolic.
There are two states in this country. Of every state is two states. You have the state of Nevada and Nevada State. You have Cal State, California State, and State of California. Not the same thing at all. California State, according to the law, is one thing. State of California is totally different. Has nothing to do with each other at all. It's the difference between being a lawyer and an attorney. Has nothing to do with them at all. It's totally separate words, means totally separate things. Consequently, when you understand how words and terms are used and symbols are used, then we go back to the idea of the court. And as I said, there is no law in this country on any books that applies to you. None. All law in the Western civilization applies only to cooperations, co-ops. All law applies only to corporations, period. Across the board, end of sentence. Consequently, there is no law that applies to you personally, so consequently, the system has made each one of you a corporation. And how now do you distinguish which one, when someone's addressing you, that they're addressing you as the one that your mother gave birth to, or the corporate you? Very simple. According to British law, when you sign your name, upper and lower case, that is applying to your body. Your flesh and blood self is spelled, according to British and American law, upper and lower case, capital letter, lowercase. That's you, your personal self. There is no law that can be applied to an upper and lowercase name, period. No law at all can be applied to an upper and lowercase name because there is no law over you. Therefore, every piece of important bills, insurance, driver's license, identification, taxes, I don't care what it is. If it's a piece of business, period, in any kind of way, shape, or form, your name must, by law, international maritime admiralty banking law, your name must appear in all capital letters. You will never get a bill or anything that has your name upper and lowercase because there is no law that applies to an upper and lowercase name, period. So if Sears is going to send you a bill, if you go into Baskin Robbins or Sears and you order a pair of shoes, what are you going to do? They're going to give you a ticket and you're going to put it on your bill, and then they're expecting you to pay the bill. And consequently, they're going to charge you. Well, that's the same thing. You go into a courtroom. They're going to read out the charges. And the cop gave you the ticket. And you have been charged with speeding or whatever. And therefore, you have to pay the charge. Well, once you understand that in America, according to our...
they gonna cut it out like that, man. Sound like it was getting sort of, man. It sounds like terminology when it comes to these laws because it's a lot of loopholes and a lot of things, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, this is just for informational purpose, educational purpose only, man. Make sure y'all just read between the lines. Straight up.
Listen up. Death chamber, this washing machine. They call it aquamation, where they liquefy the dead and then dump the remains down the drain to be recycled into the municipal water supply.
Well, do you know what's in your drinking water? A shocking Associated Press investigation found various pharmaceuticals in the drinking supplies of at least 41 million Americans. Tainted water was found from New Jersey to California. NBC's Tom Costello is following the story from Washington. Tom, I've been dying to ask somebody some questions about this story. First of all, what kinds of drugs are we talking about? And How dangerous is this?
Pretty wide range. Here's the drinking water in Washington, D.C. They found 6 pharmaceuticals in our drinking water here. They include ibuprofen, caffeine, monocyte, and about 3 or 4 others. In Philadelphia, they had 56 pharmaceuticals or byproducts. They range everything from epilepsy medication to mental health medicines to pharmaceuticals that really run the gamut. Here's the bottom line from the Associated Press on the study they did. It was, as you mentioned, a 5-month investigation involving the AP investigative team. 50 major cities in 50 states were looked at, and drugs were found in the water of 24 major cities. We're talking 41 million Americans here who drink that water. So what's in the water? Everything from acetaminophen and ibuprofen to mood stabilizers, antibiotics, angina, heart, as well as cholesterol drugs, and even sex hormones. The trouble here, Meek, is that the federal government does not test specifically for pharmaceuticals in the water. And in fact, there is no way to scrub water that is in a treatment plant for pharmaceuticals. And so now we have a situation where states and cities across the country are just starting to realize that there are the remnants of pharmaceuticals in the drinking water. All of that said, we should emphasize, we're talking... People are drinking it, they're showering in it, they're doing their laundry in it. This is happening in most states across the country. In most major cities, they're recycling dead people and feeding it to the living. What does that mean exactly? What are the implications when people start eating dead people, like cannibalism? What about in a spiritual sense? What is that like when you're eating and drinking dead people? Of course, they're spraying this on the food supply. Irrigation.
Man, I had to take a breathe on that, man, because, you know, filter y'all water, man. Stop drinking out the faucet, bro. I know a lot of us grew up back in the day drinking out the water hose. You can't go back in and out the house. You feel me? Like, them days is over now. I mean, it was over for then, but, like, we did a lot of stuff back in the day. Well, it's like, I don't even want to talk about it because, you know, YouTube be doing their thing on us. But y'all know what I'm talking about, man. 2 years ago, like, we done did a lot of stuff. When they talking about the big and shit, like, come on, bro. We done swam in lakes, all type of stuff, bro. Growing up in a different time period. So, yeah, we ain't gonna get to it though, man. Cause this is a real good video, and I hate for, you know, people to make they move because I'm using their platform. So I understand what come with it, bro. I'm not even mad. So, all right, let me see real quick where we at with it. I bet. So we're gonna talk about what's going on in the world too, man. We doing all that tonight. This the after hour show, man. Dawg talk, man. Straight up. Come on, man. Y'all already.
Here is why you should care about the fighting that is going on in Sudan. What's happening there is more than meets the eye. And it's time for the world to discuss the actual truth of what is going on there. America and Russia are at it again, just as they did 60 years ago during the Cold War, when they fought proxy wars right here in Africa, leading to the death of thousands of innocent Africans. They are at it again in Sudan, fighting a proxy war. Let me explain. 2 factions of the Sudanese military are fighting each other. One of them is led by Lieutenant General Mohammed Hamdan, head of the paramilitary group known as Rapid Support Forces. The other faction is led by the Sudanese Army Chief, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. So why are they fighting? This is where Russia and USA come into the picture. You see, in the last couple of months, Russia has finalized a deal with Sudan to establish Russia's naval base in Sudan's Red Sea coast. America is not too happy with that. Actually, they're furious. America's ambassador to Sudan, John Godfrey, expressly warned Sudan not to seal that deal with Russia, but they're going ahead and doing just that. And so when the paramilitary unit began fighting the other faction of the army, that wasn't happening in a vacuum. The big problem is that you're not going to hear this in the mainstream media. Neither are you going to hear a lot of African governments voicing this, which is very unfortunate because Africa must learn to speak its truth and stand on this truth, because truth will set you free. So it is left to the African people, we the African people, to speak this truth and tell America and Russia to get off Africa, to get their hands off Africa. The days of the Cold War, the days of the shenanigans of the Cold War are completely over. And they cannot fight proxy wars in Africa at the expense of innocent African lives. That has to stop. The fighting in Sudan must stop. The puppet masters must stop their evil, diabolic games.
Yeah, man, real talk, man. When you think about it too, man, he brought up the Cold War. This happened before with Russia. Main thing stick out with me though, man, is I don't never hear no slave trade stories like from Africans. You feel me? Like, and I got African neighbors, bro. Like straight from Africa. I ain't been over here too long. You feel me? Like, you know, America like to get themselves involved in situations, but I think a lot of it be money too. You feel me? Like we sending billions and trillions over to Ukraine and Russia, and over here our economy is inflated. Like it's literally like, you know, it can collapse at any moment, bro. And they literally saying we got to the end of the year or the top of next year where the recession gonna hit, man. So I don't understand it, man. The only time America be involved in something else is if they got business involved, you know, in the mix with it. So right now we allies to certain areas, and with Africa too. Like, man, like you say, it sounds like Africa been infiltrated already, you know, because you know he's saying that the African government needs to stand up and speak up, but they done got hit by them foreigners, man. You know what I mean? Them foreigners done did their thing over there, and that's it from there. But we gonna keep it going, man. You feel me? We just getting these clips tonight, man. Informational, educational. You feel me? Straight up. We giving the truth, nothing but the truth. Straight up.
The United States government gave millions of dollars to the United States military chemical and bacteriological warfare establishment at Fort Detrick, and they began experimenting with the AIDS virus. I knew about the AIDS 3 years before the word ever came out in the world, in the United States particularly, because of my field work in Sierra Leone. The British government used their Porton Down CAB facility. It's easier to get into the Bank of England vaults than to get into Porton Down. All the deadliest viruses in the world are being crafted there. In pursuance of the goal of Global 2000 to decimate the world. Shortly after this experiment had finished at Fort Detrick, the World Health Organization started a massive vaccination campaign. They said, for once and for all, we're going to wipe out the scourge of smallpox. They chose Africa and Brazil, launched a massive vaccination campaign. Immediately, AIDS began to appear. Thousands and thousands of people began dying of a strange new virus, which the World Health Organization then said had come from the bite of a green monkey. They forgot to tell you the green monkey's been there for centuries, and he'd been biting people if he ever did for centuries, but no disease of that nature had ever occurred. The World Health Organization deliberately took this virus, which was crafted from a series of animal viruses, including Mediavirus sheep, which destroys the brain, which is why you find AIDS patients get dementia probably first before any of the other AIDS-related complex diseases appear. And they began vaccinating innocent people on a massive scale, and they began dying like flies. Why Africa and why Brazil? Because those two countries had the biggest black population in the world. And I want to tell the black people of the United States of America, do not trust the Democrat Party. Do not trust government. Do not believe that government is your friend. To you, to them, you are dispensable, the same way as we are. Millions of people.
Come on, man. They treat y'all like you just, you know, test subjects. That's why it's like, man, when that woot came around, man, I'm like, hey, y'all ain't finna do me like that. Y'all ain't finna do my family like that. You know, we just gonna ride it out, bro. You feel me? Ain't no test subject going on. Cause what going on now? Ain't no worried about it. The next, come on, man. It's a war going on, all type of stuff, man. It's over with. The world.
On the negatives in another person, what kind of energy do you think you're taking on? What
Come
type
on.
of vibration do you think you're in?
Yeah.
It might be a wise idea to focus on the good aspects of even the worst situation.
Come on, man. Focus on the good aspect, even in a worse situation, man. Straight up, man. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, what's gonna change? Feel me? What's gonna change? You just gotta keep it pushing, man. You know what I mean? So that's how we gonna kick it, man. We almost up out of here though. You know what I mean? Straight up. But I appreciate y'all, man, tapping in to the after dark. You know what I mean? What they call it? What you call it? BT after dark type shit. Straight up.
No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth.
Should I say anything or just mind my business? We know what the game is, though, man. Hey, it is what it is. But like I say, this whole agenda being pushed now with the whole little everything like that, like it's bigger than just my preference of liking. Now it's like pedophiles trying to hide up under it, grown people trying to impersonate as children, identifying themselves hiding behind it. It's like it seems like a mental disorder, like a chaos in that game. You say anything about it, it's gang like mentality. Like if you ain't with what we with, then we ganging up on you. You feel me? But I ain't gonna talk too much about it though, man. You feel me? I mind my business. At the end of the day though, man, people like what they like, they like what they like, man. I ain't got nothing, that ain't me. So I ain't got nothing to say about it. But I do got something to say when it comes to these kids though. And I'm gonna speak my mind. Uh-oh.
Conservative Christian leaders are calling on Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to stop a bill proposed by members of his coalition to make it criminal to tell people about Jesus in Israel. Our Jerusalem correspondent Daniel Cohen is live near Tel Aviv with more. Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Allison. Good morning, everyone. A big story just before days before Palm Sunday, Good Friday, and Easter. Sacred time for Christians. Two ultra-Orthodox members of Prime Minister Netanyahu's coalition have introduced a bill that would punish believers for sharing the gospel of Jesus with prison time. United Torah Judaism Knesset members Moshe Gafni and Yaakov Asher introduced legislation last week making it illegal to share in conversation or produce content online, in print, or by mail. Their explanation of the bill emphasizes a warning to stop Christians in particular.
Hey, man, real talk. One thing about it, overseas is not playing. Overseas is not playing with nothing. You feel me? If no folk lay low, that's one thing I respect about like these other countries though. First off, I respect about them is they not cancering their foods. You feel me? Their foods is pure, great, authentic. They even banned a lot of the foods that we eat over here. So I don't care if it's a third world country, whatever going on. At least you know if you eat over there, you're going to at least survive and be healthy. But over here, we living in a society where it's all about money, banking, people getting sick and dying, healthcare. Like, it's just what it is, man. And that's just how I feel about it, you know. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. Some got to change, bro. Like, you know, the change starts within ourselves. But you know, I'm more so for the people, man. You know what I mean? For our kind, for our people, man. So That's how I look at it. But we still going though, man. We still kicking it. We still up, man. Straight up.
Hi, everybody. It's early morning here in Egypt. And yeah, so I'm still kind of tired right now. But I did promise that I would do a video for you regarding the information that came to me. And it was definitely meant to be. It is a big mind-blowing, it's mind-blowing. It's something I kind of already knew, but I wasn't sure, okay? First of all, okay, it starts with the inhabitants. The original indigenous inhabitants of this planet, planet Earth, the original Terrans, are the Black people. Not African people, I'm saying the Black people. And what came to light, thank you so much, Jarrett Johnson, one of my friends on Facebook. He sent me this amazing video, and I'm going to plug it in underneath, and you all need.
Come on, man. You can't debunk when it come out their mouths. You feel me? You might come debunk. You know, that's the thing I notice with our people too, though. If it's one of us saying it, it get debunked quick. You know what I mean? But if it's one of them saying it, oh, they believe us. Like, come on, man.
Today, we are announcing 3 new policing technologies in New York City. The K5 autonomous security robot, the Spot Digidog robot, and the Star Chase GPS attachment system. Our job is to fight crime and keep people safe. And these tools are significant steps forward in that vital mission.
We are here to get stuff done. #GSP.
Hey, man, y'all think it's a game, bro. Them AIs and robots is on the way. Bro, I'm telling you. Man, hey, you gonna feel like Independence Day along with our robot, man, going on, bro. These movies it's for real. Straight up. Let's keep it going, though. Dog talk. Straight up.
The bank's been scamming us all along.
EFT. Mr. Bloom has 2 minutes.
Commissioner, Mr. President, I rise again, I'm afraid, to make the same old hoary speech that I've been making here for several years, and that is, it is my opinion that you do not really understand the concept of banking. All the banks are broke. Bank Santander, Deutsche Bank, Royal Bank of Scotland, they're all broke. And why are they broke? It isn't an act of God. It isn't some sort of tsunami. They're broke because we have a system called fractional reserve banking, which means that banks can lend money that they don't actually have. It's a criminal scandal, and it's been going on for too long. To add to that problem, you have moral hazard, a very significant moral hazard from the political sphere. And most of the problem starts in politics and central banks, which are part of the same political system. We have counterfeiting, sometimes called quantitative easing, but counterfeiting by any other name. The artificial printing of money, which if any ordinary person did, they'd go to prison for a very long time. And yet governments and central banks do it all the time. Central banks repress the amount of interest that rates are, so we don't have the real cost of money. And yet we blame the real retail banks for manipulating LIBOR. The sheer effrontery of this is quite astonishing. It's central banks that manipulate interest rates, Commissioner. And plus, underneath all this, we talk loosely, in a rather cavalier fashion, do we not, about deposit guarantees. So when banks go broke through their own incompetence and chicanery, the taxpayer picks up the tab. It's theft from the taxpayer. And until we start sending bankers, and I include central bankers and politicians, to prison for this outrage, it will continue.
Grazie per il gruppo. Hey, man, y'all think about it, bro. All that tax money we pay, we ain't talking about your house tax money, which go to the schools and the roads and stuff like that. We talking about the tax money out your taxes. You know what I mean? Like, really, was all that money? Ain't no explanation. They treating us like somebody's really in control. You feel me? Like, like, nah, man, it's crazy because our money can be funding human trafficking. Our money can be funding anything, bro. We don't know. I'm just guessing. That ain't no for sure. So YouTube, don't flag me on that, man. You know what I mean? Please don't. Straight up. But yeah, man, we still going though. For real, for real. Let's talk about the rap thing though. Talk about the rap industry.
Around out here. Y'all, they are fucking niggas around. They giving niggas some shit that ain't even what you think. You fuck around, wake up tomorrow, shit, ass nigga with a footy on, and don't know what the fuck you just did. I mean, real shit. Your motherfucker meat pistol fucked up and your ass hurting. You don't know what the fuck to say. You don't know who to tell. But this is what the game is going to. That's what it's going to. Then here it is, it's time for a contract to come out. Nigga want to sign you for 5 years. You like, nah, dog. So you don't want to sign with us? Nah. Nah. Man, pop in the tape. Show this nigga what he did last night. I'm serious. Dude, this real shit I'm telling y'all though. Pop in the tape. You sitting that motherfucker like, man, what the fuck? Yeah, well, what the fuck? That's what happened. You got fucked. What you gonna do? You gonna sign that contract. You don't want nobody in the hood to see that shit. You don't want this shit to get out, dog. I'm telling y'all, and this is what I'm telling y'all like this. These niggas that you see constantly high, they're not getting high because they like to get high. They're getting high because they know what they done done. And they can't live with that shit for real. So I'm telling y'all this from me. This is some real shit. This real shit I'm telling y'all. This real shit. So a nigga tell you, man, oh man, I got fucked around with my contract. No, they ain't talking about paperwork. You got fucked around for real. So I'm just telling y'all, shit that y'all might be hearing for yourself, man, this shit ain't no lie. This shit real talk. I can say this shit because I'm a real nigga. Some of these motherfuckers can't say this shit because they already know about that goddamn tape. They on that tape. So they can't say shit about that shit. But I mean, they proud niggas' weaknesses because niggas be so fucking happy they about to sign some shit. Man, they done told you come to a fucking mansion party. You ain't gonna turn down shit because you gonna feel like this is my family. I'm with these niggas now. You smoking on some shit or you done, man, drunk some shit. Nigga, you done forgot everything. Just like this fucking camera on right now. You don't know what the fuck done went on until they show you their goddamn tape. You gonna sign. You gonna sign. This is a shiesty, devilish game. And if you don't have no knowledge, you gonna set yourself up to be fucked around. So believe me, instead of trying to get to the A&R to get your fucking music together, you better make sure your ass ready. You better go at that nigga but have another blueprint in your head to be already ready what the fuck is next. Because half these niggas you think niggas ain't niggas. These niggas is plastic pimps, rubber gangsters. And half of them like that dick. This some real hardcore shit I'm telling y'all in here. Some real raw shit. If y'all gonna get in this industry, man, make sure you be right. Keep fucking with these motherfuckers, man, right here, man, who got some shit that's gonna knowledge y'all. For real. Y'all know other motherfuckers is real niggas. You need to tell these niggas to come in here. So I'm telling you, this is some real law, I'm telling y'all. Some real shit from a nigga that's dead. This is the only reason why No Limit is still an independent fucking label. Because we refuse to, man, get in conjunction with any of these niggas. We cool, nigga. We had real niggas on our label. We cool. Nah, we don't need your distribution. We cool with us. We gonna make it happen anyway, because we got a whole roster of hustlers. So we gonna make it happen. The streets gonna fuck with us regardless. That's why you don't see BET and all them fucking with us like that. That's this real shit I'm telling y'all.
Facts. Well, he just said you don't see BET or nobody messing with them because they don't need no major networks, man. And one thing about it too, man, we don't own the rap game either, man. We don't own the entertainment industry. We don't own Hollywood. So imagine somebody you might personally know or know of that'll do whatever for a little piece of money. Imagine what these folk doing to get hot or rejuvenate their careers or whatever. You know what I mean? They willing to do whatever behind the scenes. So a lot of stuff ain't really what you see it as, man. And like I say again, we don't own this stuff. This stuff is owned by the Jews, All them folk. That's why Dame and Jay got into it, because Dame wanted to go the independent route. Jay wanted to go and flop with them folk, man. So that's why Jay-Z where he at and Dame where he at. That's why they went separate. You feel me? But like I said, it's the ownership thing. Already earlier we watched the NFL. Ain't no NFL owners black. We done seen everything come out with all that from the owners and what people did. Still watch the NFL. Still watch these niggas run. Still a lot of stuff. When you think about it, it ain't making sense. Like all the NFL, NBA players with all their money, they ain't start their own league yet. They didn't just run off with the bag like I don't need y'all no more. It's a reason why stuff going like it's going, man. You feel me? It's a control thing. They know they can't leave that and do whatever. Hey man, it's just the way of the world, man. But like I said, a lot of folk don't pay attention to it, man. You gotta see it for what it is and not what you think. You feel me? Don't put no feelings into it, man. Okay, this is the last one right here, man. You know what I mean? Last little clip.
I think this country has the finest bureaucratic regulations in the world, and the other countries are way behind. Here, the patient has to go to very difficult bureaucratic process, which usually most of the patients will not be able to go through because they die during the process.
Anyone who's innovative in medicine creates waves in the medical system. However, in his case, I was continually surprised that they didn't put him out of business.
Some of my patients told me that they were approached by the agents sent to them from Texas Board of Medical Examiners, who were trying to convince them to file complaints against me. So this was shocking to me. And what is surprising, that they were using the state money, they were using taxpayers' money to travel a long distance, like from Houston to California, to convince our patients who were in California to file complaints against me.
When I arrived, he had 7 charts ready for me to review that had been reviewed by the National Cancer Institute, who also made site visits the year before. The National Cancer Institute reported that these 7 patients were either in complete remission or there was substantial improvement. I was astounded.
One thing, you're not finna play with them people money, man. Anybody come up with something that's gonna make society's life easier, whether it's a cure for something or a substitute for something, like old boy that created that water engine. Come on, man. They got him out of there real quick. It's messed up, man. You feel me? A lot of stuff. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, these glasses I got on right now, man, they ain't even for the theaters, bro. They for reality. You know what I mean? I'm not in no magical land or whatever, you know what I mean, with this, bro. This is just a lot of observing, observation, you feel me? A lot of researching, you know, but that's what the underdog's for, man. But like I say, man, couple weeks ago, man, opened up for Young Joe, man. Shout out to On Site, man. It was his King Day bash. Shout out to the Mega Models. Shout out to Young Joe, man. All the artists that was in the building that night, man. It was definitely lit, man. Shout out to Blaze Hunter, man. Synthesis Series Network, man. That is what we streaming on right now, man. Make sure y'all go over there and check it out, man. So shout out to Mr. Cooper, man. You feel me? Shout out to RPG rapping grandpa, man. You know what I mean? Was plugged into that, man. Number good vibes, man. You know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to complain, man. Like I was able to do my thing and work the room. You feel me? It's more on the way, man. Stop the Violence Fest, man. On Site did that, man. Definitely gonna have them on the show later. You feel me? But I'm gonna give y'all a little recap, man. Oh man. Straight up, shout out to Get Money George, man. Coalition DJ. Shout out to DJ Decepticon, man. You feel me? motherfucking building. What's up, T-Lee? What's the line in this building right now, man? Hey, shout out to everybody in the building right now, man. Shout out to RPG, Blaze, 160 Series Network. I am from West Atlanta, man, T-Lee, man, and I'm the host of the Underdogs podcast, man. Go. So tap in with me. All artists, entrepreneurs, man, get with me when I'm done. T-Lee, you ready to go to work?
DJ Bishop Dawg.
T-Lee, you ready to go to work? Let's go to work, then. Fuck it, let's go to work. That's the way. Take the tone, take the tone. It's the way we ball. When the ladies ball, just to win like 96. I'm getting to the quad, nigga, I'm 96. That's that money calling. That's that money calling. That's that money calling. That's that money calling. Keep staying on my line, I can't miss this call. I'm running to the money, nigga, I don't fall. Falls up the tech, I call you right back. Same in my line, I'ma bust a line. I'm pouring rose, I ain't drinking red wine. Remember sipping lean when I feel like looking oh shit. Hey, R3 trouble. I came through the struggle, through the tunnel with my hustle. I was in the trenches, waiting on that ringtone. Feel like Kevin Gates, but we using 3 phones. I'm fucking random on line, voice, breath, white boy. You got it, that's a nice boy. You got it, no pain. Yeah, they call me, hold it, get a wheel, get a help. Get it, call it, that's the next thing. I'm feeling good, it's the way we are. With the limit smile, just to win like 96. I'm getting to the guap, nigga. I'm let go, see let go. That's that money call. That's that money call. That's that money call. That's that money call. Staying in my line, I can't miss this call. I'm running to the money, nigga. I'm in the building. Got that circle going in on the two-way. We trying to spot going up on the Tuesday. You hear old words like the blue jays. I'm trying to get in her mouth like toothpaste. I got too much sauce, I'm a gutter island. I'm just a mix of something looking like an outside. When I see results, then I fell in love with pride. The man is standing coming, I don't need no shit. You can in the world where it ain't nothing free. But in the spot with me where it ain't no view. But I can get a people when the people wait to know. That's a man that lost his head, so I can take a talk. It's the way we go. When the niggas smile, just to win like 96. I'm getting to the guap, nigga, I'm 96. That's that money calling. That's that money calling. That's that money calling. That's that money calling. Same in my life, I can't miss this call. I'm running to the money, nigga. Hold on. Hey, man. Women's History Month, man. All the ladies, I need y'all to make some noise right now for y'all selves. You're healthy, your bills paid, you're having your way 2023. I need y'all to be carefree for the night, though. I'm finna up the loose, 69 boys. Shake what your mama gave you. You know you the shit, what they talking about. Let go. Do it.
DJ Bishop Dawg.
I know you want to get it like you don't want to get it. You want it as bad as I do. But look, I want to see one song. Let me see you. Do you? I know you want to get it like you don't want to get it. You want it just as bad as I do. Hey, go, shawty, go. I want to see you talking low, see you hit the flow. Hold on. Gotta get it fast, gotta get it flow. When some of my people like to move it like a pole. I'm pushing out the rapper, this ain't new to me. But Lord, I know that she dancing like no to me. And if you tell me what way she put it on me, she in the body, so boy, she is so I know you want to get it like you don't want to get it. You want it just as bad as I do. But look, I want to see you twerk song. What a song, best it up and let me see you. Ladies, do you? I know you want to get it like you don't want to get it. You want it just as bad as I do. No, daddy, I can gasoline this one up. You sing up for the city like a screen. We get thrown off for tequila. Bang it up, bang it up, bang it up, bang it up. On game, man. West Atlanta, man, in the building, in Atlanta, man. You feel me, on the west side, you know what I mean? Straight up, man. It was definitely an experience, man. Shot the K too, man. Came through, man. Straight up, man. We ain't done yet, though, dog. Know what I mean? We got a legend, Young Turk, man. YNT, Young and Thuggin'. You feel me? Straight up, man. Did a music review, man. Make sure y'all go check them out, man. You feel me? Official Turk, man. Hot boy Turk. You know what I mean? Dog giving reviews on the spot, bro. I don't know if he's still doing it now, bro. But I seized the opportunity and made it happen.
Run that back. I done been trying I feel like me cold. It ain't important, I put it on hold. Had it stuck on my wings to accomplish my goal. They can give me the teeth, but ain't selling my soul. Came from the bottom, ain't losing no hoes. Niggas get around the crowd and be doing the most. I never fold. As I count on the run, I'm on go. I never fold. On my grind, I ain't losing control. Been through a lot, all I know never fold. Through the hard times, I just sit with a goal. All that been trying I feel like me cold. It ain't important, I put it on hold.
I got it. Came from the bottom and losing a hole in the parking lot on my pilot. Ready to ride, where it's gon' go, when it's gon' go. Me, you I am, in the shield, you out with me. That shit was hurting, you couldn't even tell it. Found my little sister was something. Last time I give it to you. Last time I was on my food. Last time I give it to you. Last time I was on my food. If you looking for me, yeah, you know what to do. Be 21, I'll be out in the night. Like Jordan had Pimpin' and Peter had G. I got my brothers and I got my haters. I put it on everything, I ain't fooling. But the last time I was broke, took my house, I ain't going back. I got my brothers all in the trap. I got my brothers all in the trap. Ain't by the past, Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Been through a lot, all I know never fold. Through the hard times, I just sit with a goal. I done been trying I feel like me cold. It ain't important, I put it on hold. Had it stuck on my wings to accomplish my goal. They can give me the teeth, but ain't selling my soul. Came from the bottom, ain't losing no hope. Niggas get around the crowd and be doing the most. I never fold. As I count on the run, I'm on go. I never fold. On my grind, I ain't losing control. Been through a lot, all I know never fold. Through the hard times, I just sit with a goal. All that return I felt like me cold. It ain't important, I put it on. I never fold. Had to keep it all on my own. No complaints, this the life that I told. I was 5 years old, no crackers on out that rival. By myself, I need to pick up the Bible. In the streets of Atlanta, get scared like Michael. Ain't got my eyes, but I know one. Ride deep, no, so they back by the title. Robert get reached, see the artist survival. Ran it up, so I feel bad. I'ma go like a Hellcat. Went from beating weenies, now we eat fettuccine. I never been greedy, share all my stuff. All that return got me caught like a thumb. Been through a lot, through too much stuff to play on my top. Ain't no taking, we don't care, no cost. I just switch up the scene when I move forward. In my tenant, I put on my playlist, put it all on the line, roll it back like Vegas. No stitching, no chances like Machiavelli. They the store out there telling like Robert Kelly. Felt like Richard Petty, pushed the course off the sport. And we lost it all through the case out of court. When I ain't having all, I was coming up short. I ain't have no support, I was finding my way. Been through a lot, all I know never fold. Through the hard times, I'm just sitting with a door. I done been trying I felt like me cold. It ain't important, I put it on hold. Had it stuck on my wings to accomplish my goal. They can give me the teeth, but ain't selling my soul. Came from the bottom, ain't losing no hope. Niggas get around the crowd and be doing the most. I never fold. As I count on the run, I'm on go. I never fold. On my grind, I ain't losing control. Been through a lot, all I know never fold. Through the hard times, I just sit with a goal. All that return I felt like me cold. It ain't important, I put it on hold.
Bop, bop, bop. Y'all fucking with that. Bump it, dump it. What y'all think? Okay then. You feel me? Bump it, okay. I say bump it too, man. I like that beat. I like the beat that motherfucker will ride, you know what I'm saying?
Type stuff, man. Just to get a from a legend, you feel me? I look at it from a perspective like, man, how you forget about Turk, man? The Hot Boy with the biggest group, bro, at one point in time, bro, and still doing their thing right now. You feel me? In America, you feel me? Straight up, bro. Like, bro, growing up, bro, we used to bump them boy heavy. BG, Turk, Juve, Wayne. Come on, man. How can I not take the opportunity, bro? You feel me? Just cause Brain, you know what I'm saying? He probably branched out doing his own thing, bro. But the man's still a legend, though, bro. Everybody went in the hot boy.
The fuck? You ain't putting nothing into it.
Ghetto
Fuck, you want me
boy.
to feel it and you don't even feel that shit.
Come on, man. Straight up.
Y'all niggas gotta get this shit together. Real life. Ghetto boy, Slide Life. Fleetwood JR, nigga, let's go. That's what we on.
I ain't know. See, I'm the real gonna relate to this one. This is bad from the past. Yes,
Playing in the ghetto street.
Slide life.
The underdog's jit.
Love. I ain't had to pop the piss. My moms and my brothers, yeah, we
made the best of it. What you wanna be when you grow up?
knew I didn't wanna be counterfeit. Capturing my goals like a pixie. Back then, didn't know I was an alchemist. Now fast forward to legit to quit. Ghetto ass boy raised in the projects. Marinated in the prime, put some hella blessed. Screaming for the police, I said with my chest. See, back in the 90s, I swear it was the best.
Ryan Love, nowadays, y'all take.
Lying to the girl so I can get some sex.
Remember the first time I got my dick wet?
Skipping school just so I can get some neck. Hitting the lick so I can get a check. Supposed to grow up
at an early age. I had a top 5, little time was crazy. Drunk off the Cisco, trying to make some shade. Hard-headed jig, got locked in my jewelry. All I know is getting money and chasing.
Ghetto ass boy with a nappy ass bro. Robbing slow just to have fresh clothes. Too smart to get caught, never broke the code. I ain't never had shit, but still I roll.
Like a grandma I never fold. That bragging bold. If you know, you know. I ain't on.
Come on, man. The hood still living, man.
Let's get it.
You know, a lot of life lessons, a lot of struggle, a lot of pain. I wouldn't give
it all back though. I'll do it again, but do it better.
Let's get it.
The older I got,
the wiser I get.
You know what I mean? But take the journey with me, man. Take the ride.
Let go.
Huh?
I'm just a ghetto boy from the gutter.
Was raised single mother, it was me and my brother. We shared the same room in a 2-bed apartment. I wasn't number 2 pencil, OGs kept me sharp. I was real grand way before it was Texas Ave. Back in the day with real trappers when they got it bad. My daddy drove a Cadillac and had a Jerry curl. And talking Jada Pickett Bowie in a different world. Mama did best raising both of boys. Lancaster days still got me north from a jet. The first rival level point and everybody pig. How I feel about the law from my adolescent days on protect. They gon' save me to live another day. Moved to the heights in 99, I was 8. Let me take it down with it made. It was back in the day, mama got her first house. Let me tell you how it came about. It was Kenny that I met, right outside hanging out. Can't forget around the corner, it was swag, it was all good. Had a blast playing curveball in the hood. Year passed by, ain't nobody on the block. At the age 13, when I started smoking weed, I remember getting flashed by the neighborhood freak in the back of the bus in the short bus seat. Fleetwood in because I knew the girls like me. We was wearing to bowls before the thought about some tight jeans. Got up to age when I dropped my first record. Me and my team, we brought pressure. Never following nobody, but I had to be fresh. My brother looked out, but I remained in finesse. It was a different type of love. Mama give no hugs. It made me tough in the gutter. How we living is raw.
Wow. I'm fucking with that, y'all. Bump that shit. beat ride. Living in the ghetto street.
I'm talking about this one for them ghetto boys that was raised in the projects that had to be in the eyes before the street lights came on. But I won't take none of that back because that made me who I am today. I say.
Yeah, I fuck with that. They had a nice little vibe to it.
Oh, I done muted myself. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, man, we live right now. You know, we just going through a lot, man. You feel me? But while we got the opportunity, let me go on and throw this oil on, man. Shot by the Splash Brothers.
You can see my glow when I walk through.
Hey. You can see my glow when I walk through. Baby, feel my aura. Got that mouth in my gas bag.
I ain't talking through a
Dirty Sprite, feel like Future Hendrix.
Strip bottoms and doors.
One shot, I got CBD. Come and place an order.
So much salt in my wardrobe. I got a disorder. Pablo Esco Blanco coming across that border. He got dress and got gold too. You know I'm from Florida. Run it up, flip it back again. Figure out the formula. Baby, I'm for real. You know what it is. Loaded, I be spinning like a wheel. What's the deal? Nas, I'm ilmatic. Pulling up in traffic. This right here a throwback. Like AM1 a classic. Wizard with the magic. You don't want no static. Got that chopper with me. It will turn your t-shirt graphic. I own Fleetwood Customs. I be pressing up the fabrics. Feel like Manny Fresh. I do repeat. No go gigantic. Minding my own business. If it happen, it's organic. When you feel my aura, see my glow, so there no panic. Neighbors know my name, cause she got vocals sound like Janet. Knock it down like dominoes, sex on top of the granny. You see my glow when I walk through, baby, feel my aura. Got that mouth in my gas bag, I ain't talking through a dirty Sprite. Feel like Future Hendrix, red bottoms, Fendoras, want a shot. I got CBD, come and place your order. So much salt in my wardrobe, I got a disorder. Pablo Esco Blanco, coming across that border. He got dress and got gold too. You know I'm from Florida. Run it up, flip it back again. Figure out the formula. Rental Cucamonga, quarantine summer. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, start a cowabunga. I do what I wanna. Okay, see, I keep that thunder. Vacuum pack is sealed. Cappies in the seal. Feeling just like Phil. David Banner like a pimp. You know you wasn't with me when I was shooting out the gym. She fucking up her body, now she shake just like Lil' Kim. When I pull up foreign, you know I'm not from Berlin. Who can we depend on like Houdini talking friends? Baby, I'm tryna got sauce. Making it junk quick cross. Put in my Emery Ross. Young nigga boy, they counting. Hot about cool me cloudy. She loves when she wanna take clout. You can see my glow when I walk through. Baby, feel my aura. Got that mouth in my gas bag. I ain't talking through it.
Dirty Sprite. Yeah. We won't we do what we want to do over here, man. Nah, man, straight up. We built this bit brick by brick. Like my guy saying, man, say, man, brick by brick. Started from nothing, now something, you feel me? We got the recipe. You did what I'm saying? It ain't over yet, though, man. Before I even get off here, man, we gonna close it out with the organic music video, man. Just so much motion. I just want to say I appreciate each and every person that came on and gave us 4 seasons worth of content, man. We got over a year worth of content. Heavy gems, heavy jewels, a whole lot of people from different places. You know what I mean? I say in the world. Cause we've been messing with this we've been messing with people all over, man. Did what I'm saying, bro? It's just it's very special, bro. You know what I mean? And shout out to my co-host Jack Cowder, man, too, man, because Holmes' personality and he grew into his own person. We've been around each other for a long time, decade plus. That's my brother. But we different people. We like how they used to think Travis Porter was all the same people. Like we always been original. We always had our own sauce. So when Holmes went on this spiritual journey and doing what he doing, bro, I respect that because that elevated my mind more. My mind was already elevated because I'm an individual that been wanted more and just had to figure it out. But I left, you know what I mean, my comfort zone and found my way like that, you know, to know that everything is much bigger than what we see right now, what we thinking at the moment. If you're too comfortable in your environment and what you used to, man, it's a bigger world out here, man. That's why it's like I understand what's going on, but this is the point of us bringing people from all different aspects, different from maybe similars come up or whatever, but everybody got a story to tell, bro. So at the same time, each guest we bring on is very special, you know what I mean? Because they're helping other people grow by watching them, hearing their story, hearing they come up. Because one thing about it, it's not easy, but it's all about the end result, where you at with it, you feel me? And where we at with the Underdog Podcast, man, we going up, man. Believe that. We having fun at the same time, bro. You know what I mean? For real. They gonna know about it. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. Mm-hmm. Gold mouth on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the hey.
Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. Or something like a pie, never leave without the can. I got sauce, check, having drip, check. They know I'm in my bag, Cartier's men in black. I'm going for the sack, I got one sack maneuvers. I'm all about the lick, so I'll buy it off the boosters. It's the pink styrofoam cut like I'm Future. Have a nigga cutting up, footage full of bloopers. Most of these niggas ain't no hustlers, they some users. We be really living like a movie, no commercials.
Like imagine all on wheels, I
swear, bro.
Shit, pulling up in a BMW, black man with shit. Wishbone gonna get paid today, Playboy.
That was good. Just having motion right now, man. Check out that recording. It's really called organic, man.
What's up, Playboy? No, I still want to Playboy. Look at, I'm just trying to make $1.15 here. I gotta pay child support, mortgage, and rent, Playboy. Check you out. Check me out, Playboy. I just want $5 for this, yo. You don't like that, Playboy?
Wait. Bro, this shit look familiar. AT, bro, look at this shit, bro. This look like yours, bro.
Oh, no, that's the number.
I know you lying, bro.
Check him out, bro.
Hey, Wishbone, let me check out.
You want to check him out, Playboy? Now, y'all got the game twisted. I'm going to twist it back to y'all, man. What's that, Playboy? Check me out, yo. I just want $5. That's all I want right now, $5.
Bro, you just gonna take my whole way like that, man? You couldn't turn Nike to Psyche, Gucci to Poochie, bro. You just had to take my whole way.
You know, I'm a hustler, man. I sell salt to a snail, fire to hell, heat to a sun, bullet to a gun, Playboy.
Yeah. Bro, every time I see you, bro, you always got something going on, bro. 1 week you selling baby formula, food stamps. Bro, I just seen you a couple hours ago outside my lady's shop, bro. Like he drove out baby boy selling dress.
Might be, boy.
Yeah. Hey, man, Slide, man, go and take care of Wishbone.
I appreciate it, black man.
Already,
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, brother. Keep it organic, my brother.
Hey, Wishbone, bro. I want to see my merch off the street, homie.
I have no few Wishbone out here.
Stay hustling, boy. Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened. Check, I got stones around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like I'm mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times I prevail, I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause it don't got no curfew. Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up a mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon.
Come on, man.
What the fuck is that?
Filmed by Villy. Hey, filmed by Villy. Come on, man. Filmed by Villy, man. Organic music video, man. Go all the way up, man. You know what I mean? That video was crazy. The idea was crazy. Everything just was organic, bro. We ain't for nothing in that video. What you see is what you see. And it came out like a masterpiece, bro. You know what I mean? So shout out to Film by Villy. You know what I mean? Amazing videographer, amazing artist. Got the Villy food out right now. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. He got his Insta flows coming. So be on the lookout for the Stellaire C gear in the Insta flow, in the next Insta flow video. You know what I mean? So man, I ain't gonna lie. I said I was done, bro. I'm getting y'all. I'm doing y'all like a preacher right now at the end of the sermon. You feel me? You might not know when you might leave out that bit playing with me, bro. You know what I mean? You might not know. You think you finna leave. Nah, I got you, nah. But nah, man. I just want to recap one more, man. The Signature Series Blaze It Up Radio Showcase in Atlanta. That was 5 months ago, bro. That is crazy. 5 months ago? I swear that was last year. Nah, it's something different about that. I love HoneyBook. He handles everything from proposals, contracts, payments, everything I need on one platform. Let's start with the top. I'm Latasha James, content creator, online educator. See, we monetize now, man. So they showing all these they keep showing all these advertisements, bro. One thing about this Blaze Up Radio Showcase, man, is very special because me and my dog ain't been on stage in a minute. But you know, it's the chemistry, bro, where it's like, yo, we them guys, you know what I mean? We sing at any moment, you know what I mean?
I ain't Underdog in that bit, Blaze Up in that bit, Series in that bit, come on, TV in that bit, Fly like that bit.
We'll perform the Underdog mixtape. Shout out to DJ Bishop Dunn too, man. Reggie Bishop Dunn, you know what I mean? Bro came through on the mix, bro. So y'all need any mixes done in Atlanta, highly at Reggie Bishop Dunn, man. Straight up.
How we doing? By any means necessary. Drop the bass line. I ain't gonna play up. Underdog way.
Man, I'm out here, bit, man.
Hello. Come on. Hey. If you're an underdog, go put your hands up. If you're an underdog, go put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. If you're an underdog, go put your hands up. If you're an underdog, go put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Remember having horse trade on the TV. Dawg checking high, got the kind of BD. And when she came to the court like Louis D. It was a drop dedication like we be. We put it up and like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a TV. I told her that's for me, but I yell PZ. With a peanut butter tear like a Reezy. I like the strip like a faucet water PZ. She started putting it on me like a sheep. They don't forget it like a dog when they see me. I hit them with the shot, she didn't get see me. I'm gas up like 4-7 in the PT. And I can catch you on the island like we. I'm in the school, I have the green and I repeat. And when I pull up on my soul, I ran out of the baseline. All black flipping western on my waistline. You come missing like a dayline. I had to do it funny through the grapevine. And like the hustle for, they gotta take mine. This is prayed up, it just takes time. Man, rolling on the line, you roll the seaweed. And I ain't in my fingers on the kiki. Ain't no hand out, so there ain't no freebies. A lot of wrestlers in the leaders are PDs. I broke his record, I ain't out with his Achilles. All that niggas crazy, I be popping wheelies. I'm on my back, run up the stick, I do it weekly. So they got a bunch of geeks that I give me. Listen, going on the Friday, she get freaky. I heard you kick your head up, but you're like a kiwi. Remember having who dream watching TV? Go drinking now, I got a color. I'm getting straight to the core like a Weezy. It was a just dedication to like Weezy. We're pulling up the end of like they couldn't see me. Now she wanna clean me up like a Weezy. I told her that's me, but I got a PZ. With a peanut butter tear like a Rizzy. I like the drill like a faucet water PZ. Started moving on me like a cheese. I ain't never get under $1 with a CD. I hear when it's down here, they can see me. I'm gas up like 4-7 and the PT goes down. I can take you from the island like Reed. I'm in the 2000 green on repeat. And when I pull up on my soul, I'm sorry.
Out of mind.
You can't just be careful who you out of line. I'm kicking this Christmas before the thing. Ain't no time for no other go against the grain.
And it's living real gorgeous with the same game. On the dog, a money fitted when she underneath me. Lay back in head in the Tempede.
You can tell I got a light mind. There's a Kundalini on the ride, yeah. On the ride. Yeah, you can get a Kundalini on the ride. Hey, man, it's not, man. How we do this, bro? Hey. DJ, podcast, man. That's what you tune in every Saturday. Do your props. And boy, man, like in this spot, man. We're going to talk to the gym coach. Man. That we fall on, man. Who we be? Straight on the go. Straight on the go. Straight on the go. Hey, man. No matter. All right. Yeah.
Stones on my neck, that my trophies.
I was here saying my roses. I've been lying and I be exposing. I'm fucking their cops. Turn around over, they ain't talking like God. Just to the poke, it's the pull of a job. Now I eat the hair. Hey, to the court, man, you still believe in it? I need you gotta see kid. You put it in your soul, but you still sleep when you're on your body's first thing. But you're in the weekend. Can't be in the A, I'm crowded. Jack out of here. They might be any shots to the wide. But if it ain't answer, it's not surprising. If you know better, you'll do better. If when here goes on, my ancestors. Never lose. Did it on my damn sweater. When I can't be alive, great era. You don't know that I sell this a red flag. The invention is I'm with the other thing. I get guidelines from the sun to overstand. I put my hair not the end covered in the skin. If you so big, I can hit it too still. Doctor to us with this toilet boot count. I don't even call those, I just let it know still. Just looking, I'm like a pea with me. They can stick play. I'm like a pea with me. Nobody's in my way. I keep my head on and I pray for better days. That's easy. Yes, there's a way. Okay. Stones on my neck and my trophies. I'm the say, Mr. Rose, get higher than planes like wow, I know this.
Our customers don't do what they do for likes.
Man, they gotta be playing with it, man.
When they find it, the exact thing that can
Hey, that's how when you monetize,
I'm
though,
enlightened,
man.
I'm here
What else
chosen.
going
I'm
on?
smoking in their car. Third eye open, ain't talking inside car. Crystal with what's the point of a job? Nah, he's a jerk. Connected to God. Like that. It's been on the politics, they put the trick. Crazy with little kids, indigenous people. Okay, man. I'm trying to shoot first, like story. Alright? Man, come on, man. Hey, what happened yesterday? I was clever. Okay, man. I want to change the world. What? What instead? Okay, man. I lied, so I changed myself. Let's get it in. I ain't the man.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Realize.
Hey. Oh, no matter having that, can't cook, no clean, no having that. Trash. He gets the life, nigga. That's what you need to do. Cause Jack ain't gonna help you when you're homeless. Don't be whoever like you don't want to be saved. You don't want to be saved. Funk ass. I don't even want to stand no place like you gotta set a pussy on your cash out.
I don't even want. They got me feeling like I had that.
You got work, but y'all views on the stats. When I ain't a nigga, women, they can get clothes on. Hey, boys, he got posts though. Yes, he like his phone for the DC with those. He like his phone for work. Oh, see, I'm so close. You got ass and plenty different. Listening to Claudia. Hollywood, they yellow, but she need to get some teeth in. She didn't want to meet and come and say, I want to play with my play. No, I had to get shared to get past. No, I get some of the time to hold me down in my back. I get some of the time to see the girls in the ring. So, once the nigga she can see her son, do what she for. Want to get a free zone, and she get Sudan, you body like you looking. Sudan, those are everybody you look at the Sudan, huh? I don't even want to stand there. Place like God said to push on the cash out. I don't even want to got me feeling like I had it. See, I work, but I'm using the stats. They will not even put a woman there. Keep their clothes on. See, I'm also get a lot of smoke for at least you will go. Get a lot of smoke, I'm going to work this on those. Fucking head piece, do anything for a bitch. I know, but the past one I heard it, I don't think it.
Listen, I told you when it came to pimping.
Oh, you because it did say he ain't always saying no, you better think of the
She'll let you raw dog.
You don't want my independent way, you know you win it. You have to put the hair, nigga, picture, get it in. Better think of the crap about you actually get it. Shots fired out, nigga, I don't even want to. That's like God said to put on your cash out. I don't even want to got me feeling like I had it. She ain't got work, but got views on us cash that. Well, I ain't a nigga with a nigga, keep their clothes on. Make boy, she got post on. Yes, you like a soul for it. You will go on. Speed it up. No. Hey, don't even move. How you call, all the women out there, man, that respect themselves, man, we walking with it, man. We love our natural women out here with natural beauty, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Ain't no child with it, man. Real raw, uncut is better. You know what I mean? We don't gotta give a BBL a little beauty. God, girl, fuck all that shit, girl, shit. Fuck all that. Let's go. You. Come on, man. You can walk around and ain't real. Hey, you about to turn the fuck up, man. Hey, man. That shit that's like, man, put out your phone, man. On the YouTube and type in organic. This our new video, man. This our new shit. Organic, man. Make the video organic. It will fall in place if it's make the video organic. What? It will fall in place if it's make the video organic. It will fall in place if it's let go out, rabbit on my teeth. I got carrots. Open up on mouth and see. I hope it's not like that. On my teeth, I got carrots. Open up on mouth and see. I hope it's not like that. Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth. I got carrots. Open up on mouth and see. I hope it's not like that. Marble on the floor, but the kitchen counter cracked.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Hey man, say man.
Treats all main types of
Talking about hepatitis, man. We got none of that, man. Come on.
I see my eyes off the shit, rolling up the plan. It will find a place if it's I got crazy legal, you will take us in Spanish. I'm never leave without you. I got sauce, having drug water. They know I'm in my bag, cardio, getting black. I go out for the sack. I got one shot maneuvers. I'm all about the league, so I ride off the booster. He's a king side phone cut like a snooper. How a nigga cutting off with it to the bloopers. Most of these niggas ain't no hustlers. Really, they been like a movie. I'm on my club. Gold mouth, bread on my teeth. I got carrots. Open up my mouth and speak. I broke a sound like that. Marble on the floors, but the kids are color granite. Lead color purple, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be again. I got crazy legal, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm on something like a pie. I'm talking, hey, I'm not lying. Yeah, I got thrown around the neck. Whoa, if you pay attention, I teach you how to earn respect. I walk around with a check like a man at the well. People do anything I'm bad for a check. So when we got time, they was going on the shelf. I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times, I prepare. I bust up by myself. I let my dust hang. They said I got no curfew. Go out, brother, on my feet, I got carrots. Open up a mouth and see I broke a sound like that. Marble on the floors, but the kids are counter granite. Lead color purse, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. Give them all the place, give this nigga be organic. I got crazy legal, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. Or something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. DJ, Mr. Hey, come here, man. Hey, come on, little bit. Hey, rest in peace, y'all. In the school, man. We finna bang this top right. Bang, 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 bang. Damn it. How we do? Let's get this series over. Cool. Lay home. I don't know how we do it. Let's see it, man. I don't know how we do it. How you doing, though? If you're not gonna know, get that living that even don't know. You gonna put up, you already know. You love her, digging that hole, She's always postman, Mr. Beauty, what's wide open. She's always postman, so what am I about? If you're not gonna know, get that living that even don't know. You gonna put up, you already know. You love her, digging that hole, She's always postman, Mr. Beauty, what's wide open. She's always postman. On you to the beach, you don't be like Mike. Side nigga, recite, gone, everything is untitled. I'm gonna put up in mouth, I take it to live on, bringing up with this, sexy still, punching that live on, coming that deep. Yeah, she's so free, she do to me. When she don't let me, she do to me. I'm gonna put something like a 10 yard. It's a rock, block on the black card. Call the pencil, splash. I don't need a roll, no cap. My dance off, no cap. I can make things on the grass. Hey, here's the lane. I'll take your piece of that game. I'm so high, I cannot get on the plane. I can't come down. I like the Tina. Get the job like Tina. Y'all talk roll call leader. I'm just with Nancy, leader. Not gonna go. Think that living ain't even gonna know. When I put up, she already know. No, you love her, dig it all. She called me the postman. There's a kid on first line, okay. She called me the postman, so what? If I already know, think that living ain't even gonna know. When I put up, she already know. No, you love her, dig it all. Call me the postman, hey. Start with a postman, so when my person, I always say, these walls can come. I like to tell a lie. I ran no bell, you can tap my ain't even nose on this side. I'm pressing the at another spot. I go long deep like quicksand. So late, I'm in super sand. I don't eat it all, pop sand. This way, they gonna fuck again. I go to the time, the body ring. I feel like I think I can. Hey, fuck it. I'm like, both with the eyes that my tiny red big slam. You got to run around. You nigga me, I'm stuck. So I put him in the late ass dressing. All the rules will get us confused. You wanna know? You miss my deliberation. Look at cool. I was sitting on the road. What you gonna do? No man did for you. Now I'm in the same level as the few. I'm trying to see why I work up. Cause I get a pussy on 2 kids. Get the living and leave it on though. When I put up, she already know. No, you love her. Dig it on. call me the postman, just get it up, that's wide open. Call me the postman, so where I'm from to the ocean. Think the living ain't leaving no more. When I put us, you already know. No, you love all digging a hole, He call me the postman, we can get it up, that's wide open. Call me the postman, so where I'm from to the ocean.
It's a
Yeah, man. Y'all already know what's happening, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in, man, to the Dawg Talk episode, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Fleetwood JR, man. Sly Light, Jack Cowder, man. We gone, man. For real, man. Stay wise, stay educated, and just stay on top of your stuff, man. You feel me? Straight up. You know, that's what we do around here.
Mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up her mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to be organic. I got crazy lingo, you would think I'm speaking Spanish. I'm something like a pie, never leave without the cannon. I'm enlightened. Check, I got stones around my neck. If you pay attention, I teach her how to earn respect. I walk around with a tag like I'm mad at the rail. People do any damn thing for a check. So what if you got signed labels, throw them on the shelf? I don't ask for help, I just go within myself. Hard times I prevail, I bust up out my shell. I let my nuts hang, cause it don't got no curfew. Gold mouth, rabbit on my teeth, I got carrots. Open up a mouth and she got vocals sound like Janet. Marble on the floors, but the kitchen kinda granite. Lean color perk, you would think it's pomegranate. I see flying saucers finna roll another planet. It will fall in place if it's meant to